previously, on Life is Strange 2, Timeline B.
If only we could get hold of ChloeMeadowsEdits. And since she has powers too, we capture her too, luring her into our trap.
I don't think she would let us go unless we actually succeed in finding her rather than just agreeing to the plan.
So, how did this happen exactly? A few hours after inviting her into our office, she entered this frozen-like state. Do you remember anything at all? I was just here with Daniel, then you lot appeared. Sean and Daniel, it's time for you to make a decision.
Did he just disappear?
Oh no. Time has already messed up far worse than I feared. I knew this would happen, I just knew it. I was trying to help Sean and Daniel's dad just now. What happened? What's going on? Basically, you managed to travel through the photo of Daniel and he changed things. Time has been completely messed with and is breaking apart. You became frozen during all these events and we just unfroze you. Don't ask how, it's a long story. And now we're here, trying to save time. And here we are again with my power causing nothing but trouble. I always questioned why it should have been given to me in the first place, and who even gave it to me. That's the one thing my powers have never explained to me.
Could Sean be in danger? Will he even come back? And by the way, why has your outfit suddenly been changed?
To be honest, I have no idea what's going on with Sean, and my powers aren't telling me right now, but if they do, I'll let you guys know immediately. But I do think that we should stick around to see if he comes back, since the other shot from the timeline came back to that other one pretty quickly. Even Max went back through the photo and had Daniel change things again. Sean would still be in the same place anyway, as he needs to be sent back properly and naturally, not just morph there by default, or it wouldn't be a clean break. And the timeline issues would continue to happen. Therefore, it's very important for his sake and the sake of the entire world that he does get back. And my outfit probably changed because of time getting confused and being meddled with. I actually wore this exact outfit about 2 weeks ago.
Wow, am I in the original timeline I was born in? I can't remember Max going through the photo though. And where's everyone anyway? This doesn't seem right. And why would I be in a pure white room? I don't like this. Who's there? Joey, is that you? Oh! You're not actually me. You just look exactly like me and have a very similar personality. How do you know that? Reliable source. Why are we in a white room? We're not. We're in my hospital room. I've been in a pure white room before though, and I seen you before, or should I say you seen me. We're different individuals, remember? Also, that one time you seen me, I was in a park, not in a blank white room. So that means, yeah, when we randomly morph into each other's timelines, we don't see them properly because we haven't actually crossed over to them like a time traveler. A time traveler like Max? Yeah, exactly.
Guys, I know what's going on. I just had a vision of what's going on with him this very moment, finally.
What was it?
I know what's going on with Sean. He hasn't appeared in the timeline he originated from, although he probably thinks he has. He's appeared in a different one, and in that version, instead of Sean finding Daniel and a pipe to push his eye back in, it's a pipe Sean uses to escape out of hospital to avoid being caught by the police. Instead of an Etch-a-Sketch with a car on it turning into a real car, it will be Daniel's toy almost stolen off Sean while looking for Daniel by a bunch of racist dudes in the timeline. The scissors aren't used to cut off police communication, but were used by the leader of a cult to cut Daniel's hair, and instead of a match being used to make a fire and get rid of Daniel's powers, the church Daniel had become a part of in the cult instead got burned down. Then Sean and Daniel leave with Karen. My vision hasn't told me the rest yet.
But why did he end up in that timeline, and not the one we originally came from?
I actually don't even know how it's possible. Also, when Sean came into this timeline, that must have also been the one from that particular timeline.
How on earth am I gonna get back? I need to get back and allow Max to go through the photo and get things back on course so we can fix the world. I don't think it can be fixed this way. I'd assume that Max would have to go through the photo for it to work properly. I don't know, hopefully it'll just happen by itself. Like it did for me. I don't know though because that happened a lot faster. You were there for hardly any time at all. I've already been here way longer than how long you were there. Yeah, you're right. I have no idea what we can do other than wait and hope for the best. Also, I kind of have a problem right now. Daniel is missing, and I need to get out of the hospital and look for him in the morning. They're gonna out me in juvie, so I can't hang around here for too long. I need to escape. Okay, so what can we do exactly? Well, what we can do is wait it out. I honestly don't really see any other options. I'm gonna call Big Joe in here and ask him if he can help me get out of here and you can hide. Might be a bit weird for him if he sees me in here and you can wait it out and just hope you get morphed back into that timeline so we can swap properly. But wait, I don't think this is my timeline. What you're doing right now is not what I was doing in my original one. In my original one I was at a church cult and they were going to burn Daniel because they thought his powers are evil. Karen was the leader. And then I developed powers of my own, healing powers which helped me save Daniel. Has that not happened to you? No, I was at a pot farm and then I lost my eye. In that case, this isn't your original timeline then. I'm not the version of me you thought I was. So the timeline you need to be back in is not this one but another one. Yet somehow these timelines must still be connected somehow since we naturally morphed into each other's, yes? Yeah, I guess. Damn, I think my brain's gonna explode. Okay, well hopefully you can get back. But right now I really need to focus on finding Daniel. Okay, that's understandable. I'm gonna call Joey now so you should hide.
Guys, I've had more visions. I can see exactly what's happening to Sean right now. But none of it makes any sense. Why he ended up in that timeline and not the original one is a complete mystery. I can't think of an explanation for it.
So, what exactly is going on right now?
I can see Sean talking to another version of himself and he himself has realized the same thing, that he is in a random timeline and not the right one.
So, do you think he can come back?
I sure hope so.
Guys, are we really gonna have this other Sean in this timeline hidden away in this scene the whole time? Won't the players notice?